태어나자마자 인공 심박기를 달았었고 정상으로도 살기 힘들다는 진단을 받았었지만 이 아이를 보면서 기적이라는 것을 알게 됐거든요. 그래서 태권도는 행복 그 자체입니다.
태권도를 해서 강해지니까 더 자신감이 올라가고 행복해요.
I believe Taekwondo is a blessing from heaven. It has made us hopeful for the future. Every day, we're excited to see what's in store for us tomorrow. Practice it with your family. Taekwondo brings happiness.
안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Wednesday's edition of The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-ah in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-sports, K-people, K-everything. And today we are joined by our co-host Walter Lee. Hello, Walter.
Hello, Soa, and hello to everyone at home. I have plenty of K-entertainment updates, so stick around for that.
And we're also joined by Arirang's news features reporter An Sung-jin. Hello, Sung-jin.
Hello, Sung-jin.
Hello, guys. Happy Hump Day. Hello to all of our viewers. My name is An Sung-jin, and I'm a news features reporter here at Arirang News.
So, Sung-jin, today you brought us a coverage related to sports.
That is right. More so aspiring sports stars, and to be exact, figure skating, in fact.
Oh, figure skating. It's been already a great year for South Korea when it comes to figure skating. We had Kim Tae-yeon, for instance, taking home gold medals in both the Asian Winter Games in Harbin and also the 2025 Four Continents Figure Skating Championships right here in Korea, right?
Right, so Kim Tae-yeon has been showing some good accomplishments this year, but we have to remember that before Kim Tae-yeon, we had Kim Yuna, and I'm sure that you guys are all familiar with who she is.
Of course. I'm a huge fan of Kim Yuna, and not only as a sports star, but also her mentality.
Absolutely.
No, I'm joking. Of course,
You're joking.
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram. I'm a big fan of her.
Yes,
Great.
we both are.
Great. So we're all familiar with Kim Yuna, and today I had the chance to actually talk to some of her high school juniors, who are also known as Kim Yuna kids, who aspire to be just like her.
Practice makes perfect, and you need to be perfect when you're going head-to-head with your twin.
I started skating because I just love being on the ice rink. My role model is Kim Yuna. I look up to her because there's no figure skater better than her, and she's so well-rounded.
The 17-year-old identical twins are both representing the country.
I like how Yusung and I can help each other's techniques, and having her helps me feel less nervous during competitions.
South Korea is known for its strength on the ice rink. In the most recent Winter Asian Games, the country won gold medals in figure skating thanks to leading athletes such as rising star Kim Tae-yeon. Many aspiring young figure skaters like the Kim sisters dream of reaching the top and bringing more winter sports success to Korea. However, this success doesn't come easy. It's built on the back of a grueling schedule made harder by the ice skating environment in the country.
Korea has comparatively fewer ice rinks, which makes it difficult for athletes to practice. It also means that these figure skaters have to either practice early in the morning or late at night. So it would be nice if the government supported in fostering these figure skaters.
The Korea Skating Union says it runs several programs to support these figure skaters.
We try to provide a systematic training structure to promote continuous growth for these athletes, including a culture and arts education program that can further develop their artistic capabilities.
Figure skating is a sport that combines technique and art. Despite hardships, these players demonstrate a delicate beauty and grace, with hopes to become the next leading athlete.
Very impressive, Seongjin. And although you did mention the hardships, it's actually Kim Yuna's success which made things much better here in Korea.
I do agree with you. And Seongjin, I actually didn't see you on the ice there. But
Unfortunately not.
No, but do you actually have any interest in ice skating or ice events?
I am glad to say that I do. I do enjoy doing a lot of winter sports. I'd say I'm interested in skiing and skating, but never good enough to be an athlete myself.
Oh, I see. That's why you're here.
That's why I'm here at my
as a
job.
reporter at Arirang.
Yes.
But Seongjin, let's talk about some of the accomplishments of figure skating athletes here in Korea.
Right, so we've already briefly talked about Kim Yuna, who's kind of a leading figure who brought the figure skating boom in the country itself. She definitely inspired a new generation of skaters who have been competing in major international competitions like the World Championships and the Four Continents Championships. And alongside female skaters, we also have a notable male skater known as Cha Jun-hwan, who is the nation's first male figure skater to win a silver medal at the ISU World Figure Skating Championships.
Now, obviously, I know that the popularity of figure skating is increasing. So is there anything or any upcoming events that the figure skater fans can look out for?
I'm great you asked that question. Now, our viewers interested in figure skating should pay a little bit more closer attention because actually just yesterday, the ISU World Figure Skating Championships 2025 kicked off in Boston in the United States. The world's top skaters will be competing, and those that show a stellar performance will secure a spot at the Milano Cortina 2026 Olympics, which South Korea's figure skaters are preparing for as well.
Well, good luck to all of the South Korean figure skaters. And thank you very much, Seongjin, for that coverage.
Thank you, Seongjin.
My pleasure as always, guys.
Time now for our daily dose of K-Enter News with Walter Lee. Walter, we're going to start off with news on an exciting girl group, SSERAFIM.
Yes, SSERAFIM, the fearless girl group SSERAFIM. Now, they have made some great progress. They have made it to number 9 on the Billboard 200 chart with their 5th mini album called Hot. That's according to the latest Billboard rankings on the main album chart. Now, I've got a lot of numbers for you today, so listen very closely. The album Hot also topped the top album sales, top current album sales, and world album charts as well. Now, meanwhile, the title track, also called Hot, ranked number 9 on the bubbling under Hot 100 chart. Now, what that means is list that tops which lists the top 25 songs that have not yet entered the main Hot 100 charts. So the title track Hot also ranked 21 on the global exclusive US chart and number 45 on the global 200 chart, and it claimed the number 1 spot on the World Digital Songs Sales chart. Now, SSERAFIM also secured number 8 spot on the Artist 100 chart, which comprehensively evaluates the activities of musicians worldwide. Now, they achieved the highest ranking among K-pop artists, which is a massive achievement. Now, if this impresses you, then get ready because the group is set to embark on their first world tour called Easy Crazy Hot, starting in Incheon on April 19th and also April 20th.
Easy Crazy Hot.
Easy Crazy Hot.
That's very catchy.
Yes.
Well, Walter, we're now going to shift gears to actor Kim Soo-hyun regarding the latest scandal involving the actor and also late actress Kim Se-ron. What updates do you have?
Yes, so actor Kim Soo-hyun, who has been obviously accused of dating Kim Se-ron while she was underage, will not be attending his scheduled fan meeting, which was set in Taiwan. Now, the event organizer, 7-Eleven Taiwan, stated through its official social media page that the fan meeting of Kim Soo-hyun at the Kaohsiung Cherry Blossom Festival on the 30th has been officially cancelled. A total of 200 participants had been selected through a lottery system to attend this fan meeting, but unfortunately they will not now attend. This event attracted significant attention as it would have been Kim Soo-hyun's first public appearance since the allegations about his relationship with Kim Se-ron surfaced. So, however, due to obviously the controversy surrounding his personal life, all scheduled events have either been cancelled or at least postponed for now.
All right, keep us updated on this issue. But Walter, let's end off with some K-movie news.
Yes, the main trailer for the occult action film The Holy Night Demon Hunters, starring Ma Dong-seok, has been released. Now, The Holy Night Demon Hunters follows the story of a city plunged into chaos by a cult that worships evil. Now, a trio of demon hunters known as the Holy Night, consisting of leader Bao, played by Ma Dong-seok, and Sharon, which is my mum's name, just putting it out there, played by Girls' Generation member So-hyun, and Kim Gun, played by Lee David, take on missions to eliminate the forces of darkness. So from the tone of the trailer, what I got from the trailer, it does feel like a very typical Ma Dong-seok movie where he is the super strong character. He takes on anyone and he's just basically punching everyone, taking everyone down. But instead of criminals this time, it is the supernatural. Now, anyone who's willing to see or waiting to see this movie, The Holy Night Demon Hunters, is set to premiere on April 30th.
Looking forward to that movie. Thank you very much, Walter, for those updates, and stick around.
I will do.
Casualties. The wildfires in the southern part of the country are on the rise. At least 22 deaths as of the latest, including a pilot killed in a firefighter helicopter crash. Now, cultural heritages are also at risk of destruction. And more on that from our AI anchor Adi, as well as other culture-related news. Adi?
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. The national heritage disaster crisis level has been raised to serious, as massive wildfires in Gyeongsangbuk-do province rage on for a fifth consecutive day. This marks the first time Korea has issued the highest level alert. The National Heritage Service warns that the risk of damage to cultural heritage sites in Uiseong, Andong, and other parts of the province remains high, with strong winds continuing to drive the fire eastward. The historic Kwonsa Temple in Uiseong, a 1,000-year-old Buddhist site, has been destroyed by wildfires, with its Kaoru Pavilion and Yeonsujeon Hall reduced to ashes. The two national treasures were charred beyond recognition. Manhyujong Pavilion in Andong, widely known as a filming location for the K-drama Mr. Sunshine, has escaped major damage. Authorities remain on high alert as the wildfires continue spreading east, with thick smoke detected around traditional Hae Village and Pyeongsan-seowon in Andong, both UNESCO World Heritage Sites. While no direct fire damage has been reported in these areas, additional personnel and firefighting equipment have been deployed to prevent potential losses. The Hojun Museum is celebrating its 20th anniversary with a special exhibition titled Joseon's Doctors Practicing Benevolence. The exhibit highlights the stories of Yui, Confucian scholars who also served as physicians, and royal court doctors of the era who embodied the Confucian virtue of benevolence and altruism through their practice of medicine. Over 100 artifacts showcasing Joseon-era medical traditions are on display. Founded in 2005 and located in Seoul's Gangseok-gu district, the Hojun Museum is dedicated to honoring Hojun's legacy and promoting the global recognition of traditional Korean medicine. The exhibition runs until September 7th. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
Once a week, we connect live to a correspondent overseas who fills us in on K-culture issues in their respective country. Today, we connect with Japan, where a huge enthusiasm for K-pop, K-drama, and K-food is said to be present among Generation Z. So let's connect with our K-correspondent in Japan, Tamayo Muto, a journalist, to find out more. Hello, Tamayo.
Hello, Tamayo.
Hello, my name is Tamayo. It's very nice meeting you.
Great. So Tamayo, please introduce yourself a little bit more to our viewers and also tell us about your interest in Korea and Korea's culture.
Yeah, sure. So I'm 26 years old, living in Tokyo in Japan, and I have visited Korea for 3 or 4 times in my life, sometimes for work and study, sometimes just for fun. And around myself, as Gen Z, there are many fans of K-pop idols and K-food and Korean cosmetics, etc. So I'm looking forward to talking more about it today.
Right, so the Korean wave appears to be very popular among the trend-conscious Generation Z in Japan these days. And of course, Generation Z referring to those born in the late 1990s to early 2010s. And as you mentioned, as you're 26, you as a Gen Zer, could you please tell us more about the love for Hallyu among this group, and also which aspects of Korean culture are especially popular and why?
Yeah, thank you for the question. So I personally am a big fan of Korean food. So I have some groups of friends living in Seoul, and they inspire me to eat spicy noodles from Korea. So I love to eat that. And also I love to use the cosmetics such as face masks. They are really good quality with a not very expensive price, and they are affordable in Japan too. So I'm a huge fan of it. And the hottest Korean culture, like in Japan, I would say it would be K-pop idols and also Korean dramas. So I think many of the Japanese fans are feeling like parents, looking at their favorite idols' life, taking care of them. Because they're really doing hard work on their work, and that is a really good match for Japanese people's character. Like we also like to put diligent work and a lot of efforts to our responsibility. So I think that is one of the reasons that we have a huge enthusiasm into the K-pop culture.
That's a very interesting aspect of why you are into Hallyu.
I think that's very interesting, and I was actually very surprised that you were interested in very spicy noodles, because I know the spice between Japan and in Korea is actually quite different when we compare our noodles to your noodles as well. But you did touch upon character, Tamayo. So what do you think are the unique characters that describe Generation Z in Japan?
Yeah, so I found interesting data, and compared to the credit card spending before COVID-19 pandemic, and right now, like 2024 or 2025, Gen Z has the biggest jumping of their spending since before COVID. So, but when we look at the data, we are not very much interested in spending much money on our daily lives. So we like to stay frugal, but on the other side, we like to spend much money to what we actually love. So I have one friend who spent all their money until she has only $6 in her bank account. All of their spending was in K-pop idols. So she went to the concert, and she bought a lot of products to support idol.
That's also quite interesting as well. Now, I absolutely love Japan. I've been there many times myself. It's actually one of my most famous, favorite places to go to when I go traveling. And I remember when I went to Japan, idols like Blackpink were very hot. Now, K-pop is particularly popular at the moment. Now, who are the hottest Korean pop groups at the moment? And do you have a favorite idol yourself?
So I did a little research with the biggest fan of Korea K-pop idols within my friends, and she said IVE and SSERAFIM are the hottest K-pop idols in Japan. And personally, I'm a big fan of Blackpink, and I support Lisa or Rose, and I listen to her. One of her songs, APT, for example.
Right.
And I played APT game when I went drinking with my friends.
I bet many Japanese fans would be happy with the SSERAFIM news that Walter earlier also mentioned.
Yes.
And also the reason for why the love for K-pop continues in Japan is, I guess, also because many idol groups these days in Korea have Japanese members as well. So that's also probably catering a lot to Japanese fans. Now, Tamayo, we also hear there's a big desire among young people to learn the Korean language. Could you tell us more about that?
Yes, yeah, I see a growing number of young people at Gen Z start learning Korean language, or even as a start, they start learning Korean alphabet. So, yeah, I found that data showing that maybe 2 or 3 years ago, the number of the people who took the Korean language test exceeded who took the Chinese language test for the first time. So there is a certain growing trend of learning Korean language, I think.
And I also did some research. I saw in 2024 there was a survey that said Japanese Gen Z picked Korea as their top choice for study abroad, and that's also on the back of course, interest in K-pop, Korean content. And if they want to study in Korea, they would probably have to learn a bit of the language before they arrive here in Korea.
Yes, I completely agree. And like you said, with the emergence of more idols, Japanese idols becoming more prevalent in K-pop. I mean, we talked about what was it, NCT Wish yesterday,
right,
who are an all-Japanese K-pop subgroup. I mean, they're making waves and waves through the whole entire genre, and they're only going to get bigger. And other Japanese subgroups, I'm sure, will get bigger as they go. Now, recently, there has been an increase in young Japanese travelers here in Korea. What are some of the latest travel trends that you're aware of, and are there many must-visit places or must-buy items that Japanese people are interested in?
Yeah, so I think there are two trends. One is long-term trend, like wearing traditional clothes, jimatogli, and visit the Gyeongbokgung Palace to take pictures. And recently, the second one is more recent one, and I myself visit the Seongsu area called Seongsu with a lot of fashionable cafes and the designers' offices, etc. And I found it really attractive. So I myself recently moved. So I went into a lot of design shops to think about the idea to decorate my own room after coming back to Japan. So yeah, overall image is really positive and like fashionable for like Japanese people to visit Korea.
Right, Seongsu, definitely a place that many people overseas do mention as one of the top places to visit when they're in Korea. Now, the other way around, Tamayo, are there any places in Japan that you would like to recommend where you can have the full Hallyu experience?
Yeah, so I would definitely recommend a town called Shin-Okubo. There is a center of Tokyo right next to Shinjuku. And yeah, there is exactly a Korean town in Tokyo. So you will experience a whole package of Korean culture, including food, cosmetics, K-pop culture, etc. But apart from that, even though you are just walking around Tokyo and go into some shopping complex like Paruko or Lumine, there are some shopping stores. They're sometimes hosting collaboration cafes with K-pop idols or selling K-pop idols products. So I think, yeah, it will be rather difficult not to enjoy Korean culture if you are staying in Tokyo.
Now, Walter, you said you've been to Japan a number of times. Have you ever realized that K-pop vibe in Japan when you were there?
Yes, so I remember walking down certain streets of in Tokyo and seeing obviously a lot of Blackpink and a lot of, at the time, this is probably 5 or 6 years ago, Blackpink was still sort of, growing at that time. And I remember they were quite big. Now, I find it really fascinating now that at least every new group that comes out, there is a Japanese member. I mean, Tamayo mentioned IVE before, and I know that Ray in IVE is actually quite a popular member within IVE, and that she's actually helping the group grow and grow. And it's just great to see that this connection between Japan and Korea, though we have our history, is going really well, and we're going great when we're joining these two countries together with music.
Of course, and I also have to mention that J-pop also has been very big in Korea, and also now we have K-pop growing further and further in Japan.
Yes.
Well, it was a very interesting talk with you, Tamayo, today. Thank you very much for connecting with us, and keep in touch.
Thank you.
And thank you, Walter, as always, for your contribution. We're going to see you back here next week.
I'll see you soon.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave for your daily dose of K-culture issues. Thanks for watching.
Press Perspective.
It's great to have you back.
We sit down with expert panelists for in-depth discussions and explore the opinions of international society through video interviews. Analyzing Korean and foreign press reports to present a balanced view. Press Perspective delivers insightful information with an emphasis on international contexts. The Globalists shines light on the lives of global leaders and their inspiring journey toward their dreams. Discover the ultimate goals they hope to achieve and the visions that drive their fields. What are the secrets to their success on the global stage? Find out on The Globalists. Presenting the stunning world of culture and art, Perform Arts Reload. From classical music to opera and more, we bring a theater-like experience right to your screen. Discover the charm of traditional culture through Korean traditional plays and dance performances. And immerse yourself in enchanting performances, offering new sensory experiences. Created by musicians and fans, After School Club Plus 12. Your favorite K-pop stars will come back to you with a reply. You can participate in the show from anywhere around the world by sending messages in real time. Don't miss out on the fun, filled with real interactions, music, dance, and the thrills of a live show.
Everybody wanna walk like me, wanna talk like me, but it's chalk and cheese, y'all.
to bring a new type of news show.
New insights, new styles, and new topics every day.
We are News Generation.
Bring news just for you. It's Wednesday, March 26th here in Seoul. I'm Song Yujin, and great to have you with us on News Generation. Joining us today is Park Ki-yoon.
Thanks for having me. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. And Cheska Daino.
Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Happy Wednesday.
Yeah.
Now, both are here to speak on behalf of those in their 20s and 30s. So as usual, we're going to begin with our keyword news. Today's keyword is yellow dust. Now, it's been a harsh start to spring here in South Korea, with the country facing extreme weather conditions, including unusually high temperatures, powerful winds, and a thick blanket of yellow dust. On Tuesday, which was yesterday, skies across much of the nation were clouded with both fine dust and yellow dust, and those conditions are expected to continue today, taking a toll on public health and daily life. A yellow dust watch has been issued for Daejeon City and Jeollabuk-do Province. Now, this is issued when the average hourly concentration of fine particulate matter exceeds 300 micrograms